We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong Issue 3. This is a 2023 miniseries from DC Comics in association with Legendary Comics. This was written by Brian Buccellato, art by Christian Duce, colors by Luis Guerrero, Richard Starkings and Comicraft's Jimmy Betancourt on letters. Ben Abernathy was the DC Comics editor and the Legendary Comics editor was Robert Napton. The cover I have is by Drew Johnson and Romulo Fajardo Jr. It's an okay cover. We do finally get to see King Kong in here. It's been a while. He was kind of in issue 1 for a minute, but not for very long. So he actually is kind of involved in this one, but that's not the crux of the story. A lot of the story is focusing on what the Justice League is doing. Flash is trying to stop the Cthulhu spider from destroying Iron Heights, while at the same time a lot of his rogues gallery has been let loose and he's got to fight them and the giant spider. Thankfully Hal comes along to help out, and Supergirl is there as well, but Supergirl also has to assist with Godzilla. Now, Superman is down for the count, and Atom Smasher might be as well. And we're not sure if either of them are dead, but they're both definitely injured. Thankfully, Captain Marvel and Supergirl are able to knock Godzilla down and evacuate Superman, which is primarily Hawkgirl's job. Donna and Wonder Woman have to deal with the giant mastodon thingy that's about to rampage across Themyscira, but something begins calling these monsters away, some sort of beacon. Green Arrow, for his part, is having some problems of his own because he's on Skull Island. Supergirl shows up there too and makes King Kong angry for no reason. He reaches out to kind of grab her, but it doesn't look like it's an aggressive thing. She just smacks him anyway. The Bat Team, along with Cyborg and Black Canary, have managed to down that giant bat thing, and Batman is not convinced of what's happened to Superman, as reported by Captain Marvel. And we get to see Luthor's up to some shenanigans as usual. It looks like the Legion of Doom is definitely going to have some kind of nefarious plot going on here, and everybody's looking for Toyman. Overall, this was a pretty good installment in the miniseries. It's definitely middle story, but there is a lot of giant monster action, as well as some superhero action, but things aren't looking real good for the heroes. Some of their big guns are down, and a lot of others aren't even mentioned. Where's Captain Atom? Where's Firestorm? Where's Martian Manhunter? Where's the rest of the Marvel family? There's a lot of people that are unaccounted for. For that matter, where are several of Superman's big allies? Where's Atomic Skull? Some of his villains could be helpful here too. So there's a lot of questions I have about where some of the characters are, but if you're just sticking with the core league, where's the rest of Green Lantern Corps, by the way? It's not a bad story. I thought it was pretty fun. It was cool to see Atom Smasher trying to fight Godzilla. Unfortunately, he got owned pretty hard, and hopefully he's not dead, because they could probably use his help again later. But overall, I thought it was pretty interesting, and the way they brought down Superman so that he's not as much of a MacGuffin is pretty good too. Although I think that Firestorm would be able to probably transmute a lot of Godzilla's breath rays, so we'll see if they work that angle or not. It's a definite step up from issue 1. Just skip issue 1 and go into issue 2. Issue 2 and 3 are both pretty solid. This was a pretty fun read, and I'm intrigued to see where it goes at this point, now that they've finally got Kong in the game. But we'll have to wait and see. Is it worth $5? Not really. I would wait and get the trade paperback. I think you'll get a lot more enjoyment out of it for less money that way. But it's a pretty fun story so far. I want to see more giant monsters rampaging though. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.